Up to 90% of your body's feel-good chemical serotonin isn't made in your brain, it's made right here in your gut. That means the frustrating bloating and gas you might be feeling isn't just a physical problem. It's directly tied to your sense of well-being. And if you've been feeling bloated, gassy, or find yourself constantly planning your days around where the nearest bathroom is, it's no wonder you don't feel like your vibrant, energetic self. You're not just imagining it, and I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not alone in this struggle. That frustrating, unpredictable feeling is one of the most common and most unspoken challenges that we face as we move past 60. But what if I told you that there's a gentle, natural way to bring calm and predictability back to your body? A simple 2-minute morning ritual, using one specific food, that can quiet the turmoil and help you feel comfortable and confident in your own skin again. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for years I've helped women just like you navigate the changes that come with time. And I am so passionate about sharing simple, science-backed solutions that give you back control of your health. Before we dive in, I would love to know who I'm speaking with today. Please take a moment to say hello in the comments and tell me where in the world you're watching from. It is such a joy to see our community of strong, wonderful women coming together from all over. And if you're looking for more ways to feel your absolute best, please consider subscribing so you won't miss a thing. Now, it all starts by understanding what's truly happening inside your body. It's not your fault, it's biology. So let's take a look together at the beautiful changing seasons of your inner garden. I want you to imagine for a moment that your digestive system is like a beautiful, thriving garden that you've been tending to your whole life. In your younger years, this garden was lush and resilient. The soil, which is like the lining of your gut, was rich and full of nutrients. And you had billions of tiny, helpful gardeners, the good bacteria in your microbiome, working tirelessly to break down food, absorb vitamins, and keep everything in perfect balance. At the same time, the muscles around the garden, the ones that gently move everything along, were strong and worked on a predictable schedule. But just like any garden, as the seasons change over many years, things naturally begin to shift. After 60, the number of our little gardener bacteria can sometimes decrease. The soil or our gut lining can become a bit more sensitive. And those digestive muscles, they can become a little less efficient, a little slower in their rhythm. This is not a sign of failure. It's a natural evolution. But this shift is exactly why you might be experiencing that frustrating bloating, that uncomfortable gas, and that feeling of irregularity that can make you feel so powerless. But just like any garden that's seen a few seasons, yours doesn't need a harsh overhaul or chemical intervention. It needs gentle, nourishing care. And that care comes from a very special kind of super fertilizer that does something remarkable once it's inside you. It turns into a soft, healing sponge. Now, I want you to stay with me because what I'm about to describe is the heart of this entire solution. There is a specific type of natural fiber that works in a truly remarkable way. Instead of being harsh or abrasive like some fibers can be, this one is what we call a soluble fiber. When you mix it with water, it transforms into a soft, smooth, gel-like substance. Think of a gentle, soothing sponge. As the sponge moves through your system, it does two magical things. First, it's a brilliant regulator. If things are a bit too loose, it gently absorbs excess water to add comfortable form. If things are a bit too slow, it holds onto water, softening everything and making it easier to pass without straining. It doesn't force, it coaxes. It brings things back to a happy, comfortable middle ground. Second, and this is so important, this gentle sponge is the favorite food of those little gardener bacteria we talked about. It nourishes them, helping your own natural good bacteria to thrive and multiply, which strengthens your entire inner ecosystem from the inside out. It's not just a quick fix. It's a way to restore the natural harmony of your inner garden. This gentle, regulating sponge is the key. But what is it, and just as importantly, when do you use it for maximum effect? The answer might surprise you, and it's what we've all been waiting for. The miracle food I am talking about is ground psyllium husk. It's not a fancy supplement or a complicated ingredient. It comes from the tiny seeds of a plant, and it has been used for centuries for its incredible gut-soothing properties. But here is the secret that elevates it from helpful to truly transformative. It's not just what you take, but when you take it. The absolute best, most effective time to have your psyllium is first thing in the morning, on a completely empty stomach, mixed with a big glass of water. Why is this so crucial? Because when you do it this way, you're giving that gentle sponge a clean slate. There's no other food in the way, so it can move through your entire system and do its calming, cleansing work unimpeded. It sets a peaceful, comfortable tone for your entire day. And here's something truly amazing that most people, even some doctors, don't realize. When that psyllium husk forms its gentle gel, it doesn't just help with regularity. It can actually bind to some of the excess cholesterol and sugar from the meals you'll eat later in the day, helping your body escort them out before they're fully absorbed. It's like having a tiny, dedicated helper for your heart and blood sugar health, all starting from a simple morning glass of water. Isn't that incredible? It's a secondary benefit that goes far beyond just the bathroom. Let me know in the comments if you've ever heard of fiber having that powerful side effect. So now you know the what and the when. But how do you actually turn this knowledge into a simple, comfortable habit that you'll barely even notice? Let's walk through it together step by step. This is not a complicated routine. In fact, it will probably be the easiest, quickest part of your morning. I call it the 2-minute ritual for all-day comfort. Here's all you need to do. First, and this is the most important rule, start small. Your body needs time to adjust to this new wonderful fiber. Begin with just half a teaspoon. Not a tablespoon, just a little half teaspoon. You can always slowly increase to a full teaspoon over a week or two, but starting slow is the key to a happy gut. Second, make sure you buy ground psyllium husk powder, not the whole husks. The ground powder will look like a very fine, light-colored flour. The whole husks look more like tiny, grainy seeds. This fine powder is what you're looking for, because it mixes much more easily into water and has a smoother texture. You'll find it in most grocery stores in the health food aisle or online. Step 3. Put your half teaspoon of psyllium powder into a normal-sized glass, about 8 ounces. Pour in cool or room temperature water, and immediately stir it very briskly with a spoon for about 10 to 15 seconds. Then drink it down right away. Don't let it sit, because it will start to thicken into that gel right in the glass. We want that process to happen inside you, not on your kitchen counter. And finally, step 4, which is non-negotiable. Follow it up with a second, full glass of plain water. Remember, you've just put a sponge into your body. It needs plenty of water to plump up and do its job properly. This hydration is what makes the whole process so gentle and effective. And that's it. Your 2-minute ritual is done. Now you can go about your morning, make your coffee or tea, and have your breakfast about 20 to 30 minutes later. And making that one small change, that simple 2-minute ritual, can ripple outwards in ways you might not even expect. Because this isn't just about what happens in the bathroom. This is about reclaiming your life. It's about being able to eat a wonderful meal with your family and not immediately feeling that heavy, uncomfortable pressure in your belly. It's about having the energy to get down on the floor and play with your grandchildren without feeling sluggish and weighed down. It's about the freedom to say yes to a long car ride, a day trip with friends, or a matinee at the theater, without that nagging worry in the back of your mind. It's about feeling light in your body and clear in your head. It's about putting on your favorite pair of pants and feeling comfortable in them all day long. When your gut is calm, predictable, and happy, it sends a signal of well-being to your entire body. You're not just fixing a symptom. You are restoring a fundamental pillar of your health that gives you back your confidence and your spontaneity. Your body has an incredible innate capacity to find balance. Sometimes it just needs a little gentle help. Your first step today is so simple. The next time you are at the store, just look for ground psyllium husk. That's it. That's the first step to taking back control. If this video has given you a little bit of hope today, please consider sharing it with a sister, a friend, or anyone in your life who you think might need to hear this message. We are all in this together. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and I am truly wishing you a journey filled with comfort, energy, and abundant joy. Take wonderful care.